Okay, so today what I'd like to talk about is the 3 giraffe design. Okay, so here is the 3 giraffes. It's kind of like an Escher ball in that we've got a head here of one giraffe, so as you see it, and then the neck comes all the way back to the body here. Okay, so one yellow giraffe, kaboom. But then if we rotate it to here, then you have the brown giraffe, kaboom here, all the way down to the body there. Okay, and then similarly the gray one all the way down to the body. Okay, so some of you may recognize this design from earlier, and I called it the 3-balloon dodecahedron. But anyway, you don't need to know that. The 3 giraffe design. Okay, let's begin. So we have to start with 3 different balloons, and they have to be tied at the knots. So fairly inflated here. Oops. Okay, approximately the same here. And so then I tie them together. I need to get quicker at that, that's for sure. Okay, and then I get the third one here. Okay, similar length. Now I'm going to just tie it right in with the yellow end. Maybe do a double tie just to make sure, because I hate when these things come undone. Okay, so I always like to start with the we get the 3 balloons, and now I've got to make lots of bubbles, and so I'm going to start with the yellow. And so not too small, but not too big. Okay, about there. Maybe that was 2 inches, 2.5. So I need 7 of these things. So I just keep going. 3, 5, 6. So make sure you have the count just right. So 3, 3, and then we tie it in with the brown one here. So 2 of these. 1, 2, 1, 2, and right around. Okay, that's nicely locked. Now I continue on with 5 more. So I'm doing 7 in total. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is a very symmetrical design. So I do exactly the same thing here. Okay, so the gray comes right around. Now I have to 5 more grays. 1, 2, 6, 7, and then 3. Okay, so sometimes they come apart a little bit, but anyway, the big picture is you're going to have something like, is that the peace symbol? Right. Okay, so now what we're going to do is lock a few of these things in place. So the way we do this is we're going to grab 2 of them. Okay, so the brown ones here, I'm going to grab the 2 that connect close to the top and just twist them together. And so similarly, I just go around the gray ones, twist them together, and then the yellow ones. So now I end up with a different kind of looking thing. It's now got a bit of a spiral to it, but essentially now what we had before, I guess, was how many bubbles? Looked like 9, and now we're down to 7. Okay, so we want to continue on our way, and I'll start with the yellow again. And so we'll go 1, 2, and then I'm going to make a real pentagon this time, right here. So you want 3 over, and so you make a little loop of 5. Similarly, you walk around to the brown here. Loop of 5. So you can see it's going to bend around pretty quick. Another loop of 5 in the gray. stick. Okay, so now similarly, I'm going to just take not in the 5, but where the grays are here, and I'm just going to. So once again, maybe I should show. Just the same thing, just a little bit more looped around. And so now I'm going to grab these 2 grays and link them together. And so after I do that, my original is now a pentagon. And so similarly here, I got a pentagon in the middle and finally in the bonus. Okay, so now I have pentagon, pentagon, pentagon from the knots, and then 3 hanging off it. And so I just continue on. And so I'm going to make 2 more here. 1, 2, and then the one I just conveniently made here becomes a new pentagon. And so similarly with the gray, 1, 2, 3 with the yellow here, and then 1, 2, 3 here. So if you remember, pentagons, another pentagon, and then my brand new pentagon. So I've got another 2 sticking out here, but instead I'm going to actually loop back on myself. And so I'm going to try to match up these bubbles, pull those around like so, here, match up with the bubbles, pull them around like so. So I'm doing just roll twist with this last little bit. And then finally I can just lock these last ones together. Probably shouldn't have extended. I should have just kept being consistent with my bubbles, but essentially that's all she wrote. Right? I started here and worked my way back until it folded into there. So the yellow giraffe is right here. There's his head. So I end with the head, the long neck, and the body, and then the original spot. Okay, so there we have it again, the 3 giraffe design. 3 giraffes and their bodies. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. Hope you might be able to incorporate it into something, but who knows, maybe this will start some discussions on other sort of Escher type designs.